Welcome back to another video. It is Tuesday, the 24th, I think, of March. It has just gone 5:30. I'm very excited. I mean, I'm quite tired today, but I'm very excited for today's session because we've got a 3-week block and then we are on comp block. So my coach sent through this training block yesterday and I'm actually feeling really good. And I've had a proper look through. The overall structure hasn't really changed too much, but I'll talk through a few things that we have changed up. So firstly, the loads that he's given me throughout this block, on my final week of the block, like my primary SBD on the last day of the block, none of those numbers are nerve-wracking to me, which means I can train at home the entire block, because I did say if I had any super heavy sessions, I would go to the gym to do them. But that also means that, to be honest, we're really going to be saving things for comp day, which I think is exactly, I mean, it's obviously a sensible thing to do anyway, but there's not like any super crazy numbers or anything that's going to like make me anxious or scared. So the next time I lift something super heavy, it's just going to be on the platform surrounded by spotters. And I think that's exactly what I need. So very happy about that. What I'm also happy about is we're keeping my heavy Larsen press on day 1, which is today. Wednesdays, so on day 2 of the week, I used to go to the gym to do like one accessory movement and some cardio after my SBD at home. And since having all of my rehab movements to do as well for my hamstring issue I'm dealing with, I've just found that really a lot to fit in. I've been like getting back from the gym super late and then not getting a great night's sleep after. So after speaking to my coach, I am no longer going to the gym on a Wednesday after my SBD, which means I'll literally do my SBD at home, do all of my accessories, like my rehab movements and stuff at home. And that's it. We've moved one accessory to something that I can do at home on the cable machine here. And it's just the mental relief knowing I only have to go to the commercial gym once a week. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy doing my accessories. Like, I love accessories. I love going to the commercial gym and just pushing things, using their machines, using their dumbbells and stuff. Like, I do love it. But right now, mentally, not having to do that more than once a week feels fantastic. Did speak to him about potentially adding in some additional leg movements and stuff, because quite frankly, my legs are strong and I've always had a smaller lower body, but my lower body is so much smaller than my upper body and we need to fix that. So I did say to him about potentially adding some more leg accessories and stuff in once All England's is done, but it doesn't obviously make sense to do that now. And to do that, we're probably going to have to add an additional day a week, which right now I can do, and I will do whatever I need to do to succeed within the sport, but it's not the time to do that. So actually really happy with that. And basically just really happy to know that I only have to go to the gym to accessories once a week, which is today as well. So once that's done, the rest of my week is a little bit more relaxing. Like, it's just one less stress, I guess, that I have to fit in. And I think overall that's going to really help benefit my training. So yeah, I'm really happy about. In terms of the actual program structure and stuff, I'm not going to run through the whole thing. Obviously you guys will see in the next few videos what I'm doing. But I'm feeling really happy. And my Larsen press triple is actually starting with a higher RP. So because we're close to comp, bench RPs are quite high. So today I've got a triple on week 1, day 1 of the block at RP 7. Now, I'm just going to say last block on week 2, I did 100 and I marked as an RP 6.5 for a triple. Who knows what we're going to load today? Obviously, there is some leftover fatigue from my primary SBD at the weekend, although I didn't really go heavy on anything, so that is a bit of a cop-out excuse, and it's actually not. I'm feeling excited to push, like I'm actually feeling ready to lift something heavy, and I'm probably going to go like 97 to 100 for my treble tonight, because it is obviously just the first week, and I need space to grow throughout the weeks, but I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I'm excited to get into comp prep. Body weight is stupidly comfortable. I was 86 on the dot today, but I did eat a lot of Biscoff eggs yesterday. Monday has just become my chocolate day. Like, I just seem to have like a pack of something on a Monday, which isn't a bad thing. Like, my body weight's where it needs to be. Calories as well yesterday were only over by like 200 anyway. And I say over. So we boosted my calories in my nutrition check-in because my body weight has just plummeted. Like, I lost 0.8 kilos last week, even with a day of going way over. I was 85.4 Sunday. I was 85.8 yesterday, which normally weekdays my weight is quite a bit higher anyway. And then I think I was 86 on the dot today. Now, my nutrition coach was like, you know, we've got options here. We can keep with the same calories because I've been feeling really good on the 2,000 to 2,200. Or we can just increase calories, 2,200 on like lighter training days and rest days, and then 2,400 on heavier training like SBD days, which is normally just Wednesday and Sunday for me. I have those higher calories. Or we can just do a straight 2,200 every day, which was what my higher days were previously. And I've kind of just said to her, to be honest, I'm kind of happy to just sort of almost freestyle it a little bit and just go by based on how I feel, because actually some days like 2,000 is plenty. Because obviously I'm still eating fairly like lean meals and nothing too calorie dense and everything. And I was so used to being on like 1700 before British bench nationals that extra 300 calories actually goes quite a long way a lot of the time. And if I'm super busy with work and stuff, like I'm not really thinking about food. So yeah, basically the last 2 days, well, yesterday I went over that chocolate. Today I've gone for 2,200. I'm probably going to aim for 2,200 most days. So I think that's actually what I hit most of last week. And we'll just see what happens with body weight. But I'm not going to be surprised if my body weight does drop a bit more. I don't know where steps are going to be this week, just because I've got quite a lot of like coaching projects and stuff that I'm working on that I'm probably going to be doing quite late into the evening. So I don't think I'll be doing the 3rd dog walk each day. I think my boyfriend will probably take that one a lot of the days this week. Not that he knows that. Which means that I'll probably lose a few steps there. But I am still trying to get around 10,000 as my average. I think my average last week ended up being like 9,500-ish. So if I can try and keep around that, I'll be really happy. I'm also very aware that things are ramping up a bit now. And although I said nothing's going to be crazy heavy, the RPE and intensity is going to be a bit heavier than it was the last block, because last block was just so light that I do also need to be conscious of my hamstring issue, because it could potentially start to get more irritated again now that we're loading up a little bit heavier. So we will just kind of see. But I'm pretty sure it was last Tuesday, Wednesday, my hamstring issue was bothering me more than I was kind of letting on, and it actually got me quite down. It feels pretty good today. So hopefully this is a sign that it's getting better. I'm aware that Wednesdays it generally feels its worst. That's a trend I've noticed. And then throughout like the rest of the week, it just slowly eases off and feels better. So I'm not going to panic if it feels a little bit worse tomorrow. In the next video, I'll obviously give you guys an update, but we'll see what happens. But overall, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm excited to train. I am a little bit low energy, but I'm just going to put some good music on. I was going to make a playlist today of all the pop songs from when I was like a teenager that I loved, because I keep finding random songs from back then and they just keep like being played on repeat. But I forgot until I came out here, and obviously not going to sit and do that now. It's also a very important day today because it is the Hannah Montana anniversary special. And anyone that knows me, big Hannah Montana fan. Like Hannah Montana is on my playlist all the time. PB song will be Hannah Montana most of the time. But I'm too busy to watch it at the moment, and I'm probably not going to get to watch it until at least the weekend. So probably going to see loads of spoilers for that. I say spoilers. I don't think it's something that can be spoiled, but you know, I would like to watch the whole thing, but we don't know when we're going to be able to do that. But happy Hannah Montana Day. Obviously, this will be way gone by the time this comes out. But it's a very big day. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm just talking now for the sake of talking. Let's get the session underway.
Okay. I see across the room, X marked on the spot, everybody tryna zoom. This is casual, another night with the wolves, but I should be dealing with them, she's a damn professional. Making plays for, don't need to be told, yeah she knows. Got these fellas down bad and everybody else mad. Adrenaline rush, leaving them in the dust, now they converting the stands. The world is in her hands now, she's living in my head rent free, burning through my long-term memory. Everybody racing in a Grand Prix, they know if they don't take a chance now. Finna stay woke, no sleep, run it back real slow, is that a wink? She's cold as ice, sugar-coated lies with the honey trap eyes. She's dangerous, she's dancing with intention, she's got everyone's attention. She's dangerous, they wanna get a number on a roulette. Tryna find an opening, roll the dice, cold sweat.
Okay, so we are off to a very good start. I don't think that could have gone any better. Everything felt really solid. Pauses maybe could have been slightly stricter, but I would say everything was still kind of slightly paused, which is kind of what we're after. I started the block at 100. That was my ambitious goal. Like I knew it was doable, but I was also worried it was going to be an overshoot, but I decided to just go for it and hope for the best. And I hit it. 105 single. I kind of messed the unrack up and it felt super heavy. And then my positioning just wasn't quite right, but it was still like a 6.5. It was so comfortable. Very happy, in a very good mood. I really love this session. I mean, I love doing my accessories, and it's really hard because I think at the moment it's just like a time thing. But I love the accessories. Like I've got heavy dumbbell press on this day. It looks like RP 5 and 6 today, which is just boring. But like I really love pushing my accessories, especially upper body. Like I've always been, like when I first started training, it was always like I trained with a group of like male bodybuilders basically. Like the PTs at the gym that I joined, which I ended up working at, were like proper bodybuilders. Some were on roids definitely, although they would never admit it. And it was very heavy on like push day. Like I would always train with them on push day as well. So like my intro into heavy lifting was like heavy dumbbell chest press and stuff. So I love doing it. It's like my favorite movement. Obviously that's translated to me loving bench press and having a really strong bench press and stuff, but I really enjoy my accessory day, but I think it's just like the time aspect is something that I struggle with. However, now, because this is the only day of the week that I'm going to the gym to do accessories, I know I'm going to just enjoy it that much more as well. So very happy, very excited to go to the gym, do my accessories, and know that tomorrow, yes, I've got a long SBD day when I include like all my rehab and stuff at the end, but I don't have to go anywhere after. So I can literally do that all and then just go on a nice walk with my dog like I did last week, come home, have some food. Like it's just a nice routine. And now I'm more excited to go and do tonight's session at the gym as well, because I know it's the only day of the week I'm going, so I can just go and fully throw myself in and enjoy it, which I was doing anyway, but it's just like that little bit extra enjoyment, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm excited to go, get that done, and I'm in good time as well. Like it's literally 6:15, so making pretty good time. Yeah, gonna go, get that done, get home, go on another walk, have some food, early night, and then yeah, repeat again tomorrow. Gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you very much if you've made it to the end. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in a few days for the next one.
Down my neck, she be on the next victim. Get caught in a web, got these fellas spending all they got left. She be keeping the score like a follow ratio. Got these fellas praying to the Lord for a glimpse of any hope. She bad, she broke, straight unpredictable, straight irresistible. She got me in a slow. She's living in my head.